Hey yo, ain't nothing like a Nerdcore party because the Nerdcore party don't stop. Snuff Daddy came over today with 4 long boxes of comics because he's trying to get rid of them. So these are all dollar comics. He's trying to unload. So we'll get back to you. We got more important things to do right now.
All right. Well, it's me, Nerdcore Dave. NyQuil'd out of my skull, trying to get over the sniffles. Hanging out with the Oi Cat. What's up, Oi? Oh, he's being a little shit. Let's review our local comic shop haul for March 27th, 2019. While I got my little cold medicine buzz on. All right, so let's start with what you guys all probably picked up this week. Well, one of two you probably picked up. The Detective Comics 1000, the second book to ever hit number 1000. So issue 1000, this is the Capullo 2010's cover. Sweet as hell. You know, there's so many variants for this thing, and I looked at a couple of store variants, but I just can't rationalize paying the prices. I did like the Francesco Mattina variant, and I actually considered that for a minute, but I ain't doing it. So you know this is supposed to be a big key issue and all that stuff. Guys, if you're specking on this book, don't, because there's gazillions of these things being printed. And they're $10 a piece, and people are buying 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. There's a guy at my shop bought one of each cover of the standard. It's insane. They're probably going to be dollar bin books not too long from now. And that being said, let's get back to Francesco Mattina and this wonderful Spawn 295. Look at that. Ain't that a beaut? Sure is purdy. Thank you, Francesco Mattina. Hate him all you want. He might be a cheat, but he's fucking good at what he does, man. Heroes in Crisis, number 7. Enough. I'm getting like a Thor vibe from this. Now. Or maybe Namor, what is it? Imperious Rex. I don't know. But something's going on. Soups is pissed. You won't like him when he's angry. Neither will you like this guy. Incredible Hulk 181. The other book you bought this week. Hell, you probably bought 4 of these, right? So everybody knows this is first appearance of Wolverine. I have one of the original 181s. I grabbed this up. Honestly, I got a couple I ordered from DCBS as well and Unknown Comics. So I'm going to take the best one out of the bunch and CGC it at some point. Probably when I do my other Wolverine stuff. Avengers No Road Home 7 came out this week. You guys know I'm loving this story. Got the cone in. Good stuff. I think it's going to tie into some Venom stuff. Could be wrong. Amazing Spider-Man number 18, The Hunted. And then we have a copy. Well, actually, I started digging into back issues a little bit. But first, I got another copy of that Hellboy Day comic. It's in nicer condition. It's from my local comic shop. It's nicer condition than the one I picked up over the weekend. Then I found out about this character Wraith in a storyline, actually from the Key Collector app, which I have mixed feelings about. But apparently these people have this is a key issue of a team that actually, I guess, apparently has powers that is like living night or something. I don't know, but it sounds a lot like that Nyx from No Road Home. It also sounds a lot like Venom, but this is their first appearance, number 2 of Annihilation Conquest Wraith. And then I also found issues 3 and 4. Now, I'm not sure who did the artwork for the covers on these, but it looks a lot like Mattina, man. I know he did some of the Annihilations, I'm pretty sure, so. And then, hey, wait, what's up, buddy? So then, one of the other things I did is, I told you guys last week, I asked him to hold a book for me. Boom. and it's a Savage Dragon 225. I didn't even know this existed, guys, but apparently this this cover, as you can see, remove outer cover at your own risk. It's a bag copy. Apparently it's pretty adult oriented, and let's see what all the hype's about, guys. $12 issue. I guess all the issues were like $10, but for the bags and everything, I guess it cost Eric Larson another $2. I don't know. That's the story I was given, so that's my understanding of it. But this is interesting, so let's take a look and see what we have here. Apparently, it's a big FU to the censorship, taking it to another level, whatever. But I am very interested in this. I found out about this on a video a couple weeks ago, and then I just happened to throw it out there at my LCS owner last week, and he said he had a bunch of them back there. All right, let's check it out. Check it out. The moment is upon us. Let's check out the back. Well, that isn't too exciting. That looks like classic Larson artwork if I've ever seen it. Prism, Savage Dragon, Ironhawk, graphic fantasy. All right, and then, whoa. Okay. Well, this is not safe for work, guys. And probably if you got kids watching. But this is the full-on, what does it say, Crash It 2017 Savage Dragon adult cover. Boom. Yep, it's definitely pornography. So, yep, there you go, guys. That's the comic shop haul for March 27th, 2019. Thanks for joining me. Like and subscribe. And now we're going to hit the music.
I think you should just right over like that.
Okay.
Not bad.
Oh, God.
Look, this is a whole lot ugly right in a row.
Yep.
Not you. I was looking at him.
Janine, your big cheeks are squishing me. All right. So we scavenge Snuffles.
Yes.
Snuff Daddy. Snuff.
Pillage.
Sniff Diddy.
Pillage.
Yeah, Pillage.
Yeah, what is your rap name anyway? Oh, man.
Snizzle my dizzle. All right, so we came, we conquered. Went through Snuff getting rid of all his stuff, taking it to be sold. So we took what we could out of there, and I don't know. Let's just do 3 or 4 books and move on to the next person. I guess is that good? Is that a good format? What's the format?
I don't know. Random chaos.
Snuff, you're in
It's
charge
your
of this
guys.
mess.
No, it's your guys.
All right, but we almost have the entirety of the Nerdcore here, except for we had a new member yesterday. So
Sort of, reluctantly.
reluctant
Yeah.
Why, who's a new
Nerdcore.
member?
Davey Geek Fingers.
Palmer.
Oh, really?
We're going to have a resident DJ if we can talk him into it.
Ooh.
We're in negotiations.
In negotiations.
All right, so
Okay,
Janine, do a couple
so,
and then
okay, I'll get started. Superman 123.
I think that's the first blue Superman.
Yeah.
Yep.
Electric
Yes,
Superman.
Yes. This is an annual Amazing Spider-Man. Not sure if there's a number on there.
That's a good one.
I think you might have passed this up, but I took because I don't have a lot
What
of
is it?
holiday ones.
Oh,
It's an Avengers
Avengers.
annual,
Oh.
but it's
I'll have to keep my eyes peeled.
it's a holiday one. It's a Christmassy one.
Yeah, I thought they were in a sleigh.
Yeah.
They were in a sleigh. I thought,
And another annual Amazing Spider-Man.
Which one?
that's a good one. It's got the Atlantis attacks running it.
23.
So you're getting all the Atlantis attacks? Is that what you're trying to do?
Yeah. Sure.
17
That's
issues.
exactly what I'm
You
trying
need to do
do.
17
So
issues.
64 pages for a buck.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong.
Yeah.
There's, you know
Right.
what? That is
You
the
do
one I was
them.
talking about earlier that has the entire run with the Serpent Crown history in it. So
Yeah.
if you get all the annuals with the story, then you have the complete history of the Serpent Crown.
Oh, okay.
Which I don't think that showed up in a movie. There's two things
No.
that I think that are going to show up in a movie that they haven't brought up yet. One of them is the Serpent Crown, and the other one is the Cosmic Cube.
Cosmic Cube was in the first. It's in Captain America.
But it was very in the background. I mean, it wasn't what was it in the sword, right?
No, that was the whole gist of it. They had the cube, and that's what Red Skull was holding in his hand.
Yeah.
But then he busted it open, and then it
took
was
the
the
gem.
gem. Yeah, it was a space gem, I think, right? So that's how. Yeah, because that's how Red Skull got to that planet.
Oh, wow.
Pretty sure it's a space gem or something like that. I don't even know, but it's one of the gems.
Yeah, it is one of the.
But the
gems.
point is I can't believe that it hasn't translated over into the issues like all the Marvel 2-in-1s that did the big thing with the Cosmic Cube. That's what my point is. I didn't see any of those issues spike, like it kind of slipped past
I don't know if they
everybody.
did or didn't.
Maybe because they called it by the Tesseract.
Tesseract.
See,
Yeah.
that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's right there. You know what I mean? So I'm telling you, the Marvel 2-in-1s with the Cosmic Cube storyline in it, which was Project Pegasus, I believe. Anyway, check that out.
Can you scooch those over just a little bit? Yeah, cool. Hey, so I grabbed up. These are actually ones I've been looking for. It's the Icon, the first issues of the Icon characters. So I think they were created by Dwayne McDuffie, if I'm not wrong, who was integral part of the Batman animated series. But this was the first mainstream all African American universe, which actually got bought out by DC at some point, including Static X. This is one I've been looking for actually, and so they're actually part of the DC universe now. And that guy is actually, I believe, Icon is actually the Black Superman. I'm not sure. And then Snuff had a couple, and I actually have this, the glow-in-the-dark covers of the late 80s Spectre series. So I just grabbed them because they're glow-in-the-dark. And this one, I don't know. I know it's like an Ichabod Crane homage, but I think it's almost like a Halloween thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I grabbed it up.
Looks like you might possibly have a little Edgar Allan Poe there.
Poe
Poe.
The Raven.
it.
All right.
Totally Poe'd it.
You know, I like the
Totally.
horror stuff. We need to get this one
Horror?
card.
Horror?
See?
Or
So we got
Horror.
Vampirilla Ash Can. I like it.
Sounds trashy.
It is. That's
It's the-
right in the
The
wheelhouse.
horror trash can.
And if you can handle 2 horrors,
2 horrors are better than one.
got 2. So, Silver Surfer Annual 7. I don't know who the guy in the background is, but he looks pissed off, which probably makes for a good story. So I got it.
Could you be so kind as to flash them at us so we can see what they are? That would be awesome.
Watch the video.
That would be
Watch
awesome.
the video.
Oh, you have to watch the video.
You guys don't even watch the videos. What are you talking about?
I got a Captain America because I really like the cover.
Cap.
All right, how many issues are we doing here? 4 or 5?
Something like that.
Okay, I'll do one more. And another Spider-Man. He's on fire.
Oh, that's the cosmic one. That's
Ormada is on fire.
Isn't that the Acts of Vengeance crossover?
It does not say that on here. Yes, it does, up in the corner. And he's roasted by the Dragon Man.
Frieder Man.
Spider-Man.
Okay, I'm gonna do 5 this
Do 5!
It's many.
time. Okay. Bloodshot Yearbook, number 1. And Bloodshot number 2.
I starred my own version of that, but that's totally different.
Your number, Bloodshot number 2.
Okay, Wolverine.
What's-
75.
What's in the back? What's in the back? Is there cards in the back there?
What
I
is
think there's
that?
cards in the back.
In the back.
Mine doesn't have cards in the back.
Oh, yeah, there is.
Yeah, you can show
Cards in the back. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Why what's the significance of that issue,
I
Janine?
don't know. I forgot already.
It's the hologram issue, of course.
It's
It's where they remove. You said they removed the adamantium.
yes, Magneto rips the adamantium out of Wolverine. Cool key issue.
Yes. Okay. Then Rye number 6 and Rye number 7 to go with my Rye number 0 when I get it back.
All right.
All right, so I grabbed a Peter Parker 100 because I'm pretty sure my 100's trashed.
Did you show the rest of the class?
And then I grabbed Spider-Man number 50 just because I like the cover. It has his shiny eyes.
Shiny.
And then grabbed a Nikki Doyle Wild Thing #1 because it's a cool Venom and Carnage cover, and I think that's like Wolverine's daughter or something in the future. I think it's in the Spider-Girl universe. And then I got these Phalanx Covenants because I think there's something that goes on with those, but I can't remember. I know I don't have them, but I think that story's actually supposed to be like a pivotal.
Cool. Another Web of Spider-Man. The Goliath Strikes. Doom in the background. Pretty cool Kingpin on there. Ha! That's what he says, huh? Got the Puma in the Web of Spider-Man.
Cool.
Yeah.
You know what's interesting about Puma is they really tried to make him Spider-Man's arch nemesis, and then Venom happened, and then it was all over.
Kind of stole all his thunder, and then
yeah.
What did they just kind of forgot about him?
Yep, absolutely.
All right, we have that's sort of a tribute to 300 with the repeated number wallpaper in the background, or Web of Spider-Man. It's issue 50. Pretty neat. What's it got? Rocket Racer on there.
Rocket Racer.
He's on there. And Dave pulled this out of the box for me. The Morbius.
Because you yelled dibs on Morbius.
I did it that. So we got Rise of the Midnight Suns #1. Part 3 is 6. So the numbering on this is a little strange, but we will figure it out.
You're going to go.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Okay, I think this is, yes, issue #2, Walking Dead.
Let me see. Okay, cool.
Color version.
Oh.
That's the 15th anniversary version.
Yep.
And this one I thought was cool because, make your own cover.
That is cool.
Yeah, how many of those are still in one piece?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
So
I never saw that before.
that was really nice. Then I love this cover. Superman, #6.
It's from the Death of Superman storyline.
That is pretty neat. That's
And
it.
then picked up a couple Sandmans. I'm just going to show all 3 of these. 3 of those.
Those are like kind of dark, brooding covers, aren't they?
They're cool, man.
Yeah. I think they're cool. Yes, very cool.
All right, I grabbed an Earth X Zero because I don't have most of the Earth X, but I don't think I have that guy. It's Alex Ross, goodness. Then Snuff, because he needs to move his shit, sold me on this. It's a 3D Valiant Vision starter kit. Oh, we gotta start over. We gotta start the video anyway.
Earth is trashed.
And then some Punisher Warzone goodness. I grabbed the first 3 issues. I know I have a copy of that, but I don't know how good it is.
That's the die cut cover too.
Yep.
Yeah, these are the most John Romita covers I've ever seen, and this cover's badass too. And I mean, you can definitely tell John Romita's artwork when you see it. And then I grabbed a Silver Sable #1 shiny because I know I have one of these too, but I'm pretty sure it's beat to shit. And speaking of shiny, I grabbed a Silver Surfer just because it was 100 and it's got a shiny.
Hologram.
Yeah, that is cool.
Mm-hmm.
So
That is really neat. Excellent. All right, next up. I'm not sure what this is, but I picked it up because it was interesting. Backlash and Spider-Man. Is that the Image and Marvel kind of
Crossover. Yeah.
crossover? Okay, yeah, because I see the logo up in the corner for Image. So,
but that's the Ben Reilly Spider-Man, right? Isn't it? It looks like it.
I do not know.
It has the wrist gauntlets and all that shit.
Yep.
Yep, that's Ben Reilly's.
Okay. You could sort of tell by the web on his chest also. Sort of, it's a spider's.
That's when they led everybody to believe that Ben Reilly was the one true Spider-Man and Peter Parker was the clone.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a lot of history to trump there. All right, we got Bad Rock and Wolverine, another Image Marvel crossover. Pretty cool. So, and we got Iron Man, Heavy Metal, The Final Conflict.
Meets Exo. Dude, that's actually kind of a cool combination because Exo's got like a mech suit that's like living
No,
or something, I think.
Is Exo a Marvel, or is that another crossover from Image?
Valiant, yeah.
Valiant? Wow, they've really reached out to the smaller companies and gave them some,
Dude, in the 90s, they were desperate. All the companies were desperate and they were willing to do anything. You'll never see that again, man. You will never see that again because all the corporations are involved now.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
The lawyers. I don't know what this was. It was Image. It was Thief of Thieves.
That's supposed to be pretty cool, dude. I
Yeah.
remember seeing something about that, but
So I figured it was number 1. So if you're gonna give a series a test run, start with the first one, right?
Yep.
And another Spider-Man crossover with Badrock. It should have been in the back there a little bit, but so I picked that up too to check those out. So there's my 5.
oh,
Quit yelling. Okay. Curse of the Spawn. I had to have all the Spawn. Spawn.
spin.
Number 2.
Kenny will love you. I think you should take the whole power.
You see them all.
Yeah, just
4. 5. I'll stop with 6.
Might as well do the rest.
yeah.
There's,
come on,
there's
you're
quite
on-
a few
you're
here.
on a roll.
Okay, 7. They're all really cool covers. Yeah. 8.
Oh, there's
Yeah, this is a nice one. Number 9.
Yeah, yep. Is that Angela?
Angela.
It's Angela, yeah.
10.
Pretty cool.
And 11.
Okay. Oh, that was the last
Yeah.
one. Okay. Well, that's
So,
really
yeah,
detailed.
Yeah, those are really cool.
That's some pretty cool stuff there for sure. Neato.
So mine is, I don't know if it's really a run, but it's all related. So I've been wanting to work on my Ghost Rider collection, and Snuff had a bunch of Ghost Rider related books here, and some of them had really badass covers. So I figured I better grab them now. And so I got a nice.
It's a card in it too.
It's got a card in it too. So I grabbed up all these 90s Ghost Riders. I don't know. Yeah, I think I grabbed them all. And then I have the second printing of this one, but I do not have the first printing.
Glow in the dark cover.
Yeah. Gotta glow.
Wow, cool.
You got to glow. You got to know.
All right. I'm going to pick up where I left off, and we are going to do the crossover still from Image. Was Badrock from Image? Is that correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
It's part of Youngblood, right? Or-
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Looks like you got the Hobgoblin, the Vulture. Oh, man. We got all kind of the Green Goblin.
The Gobbler.
Yeah. All right. I'm kind of...
Why do they call him the Green Gobbler? I'm interested.
Well...
You got Red Gobblers.
No.
Your son, the Gobbler.
Nope. You're on your own with this one. I'm not, not doing it. He can't make me. I was never incredibly into Daredevil, but I'm trying. So I figured I'd pick this up. I could always take or leave Daredevil. Not that he's a bad character, just...
That's bullshit. Daredevil's awesome.
See, and Dave agrees with me, and I'm going through this with him. So
Oh, that's cool.
we're gonna do the Crow 0. Yeah. All right, and back to the Daredevil. This this lady's name is pronounced Shy.
She, I think.
She.
Okay.
Billy Tucci.
So
Yeah.
this, I don't know. Flip this book.
They were.
I'm assuming they're talking just this way, not like flip it when I take it to Pittsburgh or something. All right, and I'm gonna do one more. Dave talked me into picking up these Punishers because he.
Turns African American.
That's right. So let's see what that's all about because that
We just did the Lois Lane review, and that's like a theme, I guess.
is it okay?
I don't know.
All right.
Well, you got the rest of them.
I do.
Ones in there. Might as well do those.
Yeah, and you know what? So I guess
I think it's
Luke Cage shows up. Plus Luke Cage.
Yeah, Luke Cage shows up.
kind of smooth things over.
There's. I'm not gonna. Never mind. I'm gonna get in trouble. There's the other one, and that was it. That was it for the Punishers. So.
Okay. So I got I like these because I thought the covers were cool, but it's Azrael's number 1 and number 2. I got this one. A lot of these I got on because I just the covers.
Yeah.
Covers cool, so cool. But
They're doing their job.
yeah.
That's what the cover.
Wolverine versus Ghost Rider. It's an X-Men number 9. This is... What number is this?
What number is that? Number 89.
89? Okay.
Remember, you can look at the UPC.
Oh, that's right. Okay, that's Wolverine 89. And then The Death of the Demo Goblin. Spider-Man 48.
Cool.
That looks like a good issue to have.
I don't have one.
Oh.
Cable number 1, first solo Cable series. And apparently, I missed the last few Ghost Riders. I thought there was more in there when I was doing my Ghost Rider.
Ooh, that's an embossed cover.
They did a lot of fancy covers with the Ghost Rider series. Cool. Paul. Oh, that's Texiera. So, and then just to keep on with the supernatural stuff, finally got a sweet copy of that Hellstorm number 1. Cool.
And
Batter up.
Dave's favorite thing, shiny cover. Shiny cover. So that is obviously they redid Hulk number 1 with the
Homage.
homogeneous cover, homogenized. But with the
It's gamma neutral.
with the world famous question mark there. Here we go, Excalibur. I just like this. Picked it up, number 50. We're gonna jump back to the shiny covers. Fantastic Four 375. I don't know what's going on with Sue, but that's a big gun. So,
I think she's possessed by Malice, actually.
is that right? I have that first one.
Okay.
Another Fantastic Four sort of shiny. Looks like she's on fire. I think the Torch is in trouble. And look at that. That's got to be a classic battle there.
Yeah.
Guest starring Wolverine and the Thing. I am sure.
Payback.
I am
Do
sure
you know why
they
it's
go
payback?
at it.
Do you know why it's payback, Todd?
Who's paying who back? And I can.
Thing's paying Wolverine back because they did a.
Stole his woman.
Well, no. Fucked up his face.
The Thing's face got.
Fantastic Four. There was a Fantastic Four where they disappeared to Fantastic Four. So the new Fantastic Four was Hulk, Wolverine, Spidey, and Ghost Rider. And then it led into Wolverine and Thing getting into it. I don't know if I remember, I could be wrong, but I think Thing was possessed or something. He was evil. So they ended up fighting. I could be wrong. They ended up fighting, and then Wolverine ended up putting claw marks on him. And then after that, Thing had to he wore a helmet after that, didn't he?
Yeah. There's an annual in the box where he has that.
That helmet?
He has the helmet on.
Yeah.
Hey, it looks like
He's
Bullet
self-conscious
Man.
because he's not
Bullet
as pretty as he was. So then,
His girlfriend's
that's why.
blind.
So anyways, I'm jealous of that, by the way. I need one of those, yeah. Go.
I think I already have one, but I had to have another one. War Machine.
Number 1, shiny.
Number 1. And number 2. Maximum Carnage.
Maximum!
Yes. Spider-Man 36. And 37.
Maximum!
Maximum.
That was 14-part series, right?
135 easy installments.
And yeah. And this is an annual, but I thought the cover was cool on it.
Oh, it's got the Gobbler.
Yeah. Yeah, the Gobbler. Spectacular Spider-Man
What exactly is his superpower, Dave?
Four-
He gobbles pumpkins.
Right.
Oh my gosh. Number 14.
That's right. Number 1 in your hearts. Number 14 on the page.
So, I ended up buying a bunch. I never saw this holiday specials, Christmas Punisher specials. Never saw that one. I think I have this one, but it's really ugly. And same with this one. I know this one's mangled, the one I have. So I got some nice copies finally. And
Nothing says happy holidays like I'm going to shoot you in the face.
that was the beauty of it all.
Mm-hmm.
And then I grabbed a couple Beavis and they're holiday issues. So you know how I am about this. Boom. Okay. Move along.
Fantastic. Speaking of Fantastic Four,
Oh,
shiny.
shiny.
Apparently they did a run here for a little while where they were all like
Shiny.
that. So
Shiny happy people.
and
Shiny.
Wow.
I actually thought when I pulled them out of there, I thought they were the same issue until I took a little bit better look. So where are we at? $3.99. I think I was $400. Up here's $400. Continuing.
Okay.
Oh, shiny.
So
Shiny.
yeah. unfortunately, this is very dull. No more shiny.
I got silver spray paint.
That's okay. Well, pencils and crayons, kids. Pencils and crayons. I like to check out Deathlock.
Did you just sell the first appearance of him? Why?
No, I just got it graded.
Oh,
I got it
thought you
graded.
sold it.
Come back like a 7.5. So
That's cool.
But it's what was that? Was in
Marvel Premiere, maybe?
yeah, I think it was in the Marvel Premiere. So
Can I go?
Oh, I'm gonna go.
rolling.
Got all day, Janine.
Oh, I see some excitement
Yeah.
on the horizon.
Yeah, I didn't even. I looked familiar, but yeah. No, this one was just. It's so cute.
It's an Avengers Scotty Young cover.
Oh my god, it's so cute. Okay, and this Avengers 213 is apparently a very
What is it?
What word am I looking for?
Controversial. This-
What happens in there, Janine?
Yeah, let's see if you were paying attention. I'll help you, but go ahead.
Isn't this where he smacks somebody? Somebody gets smacked around.
Everybody gets smacked around in a I mean, it's who you're smacking is the problem.
So you wanted to read it because why?
You read. I know what it's. He's talking
I
to you.
can't remember who it was that gets.
This is the issue where he smacks the Wasp around, who is his wife. There's a big long story about they didn't mean it. The writer didn't mean it to be like that.
Allegedly.
And they said, well, when you give it to a comic book artist, they do the most exaggerated thing to, make the panel work, and it was all a big lie. But because now he is a wife beater or a woman beater.
Fanboys never got over it.
Yeah. So
People still buy it.
mm-hmm.
Freak.
There we had. I know we did a video on it. We did a part 2, and that was a later Avengers, but that one even got more exciting.
Yeah.
So.
Well, then don't forget that True Believers is out right now with that clears that up actually. Or no, I'm confusing it. My bad. I'm thinking of the Carol Danvers thing.
No,
never mind.
You're talking about
Never mind.
the
I'm talking out of my
Avengers
butt.
200.
Okay.
Okay. Now that you were so rudely interrupted,
That's okay.
you pulled some good stuff today. That's why.
Yeah. Okay. This one I had to get because I got the other two. The other two Azraels. So.
That's your last. That's good.
Yeah.
You doing them
And
all?
then I'll do I'm just one more.
Okay.
Spectacular Spider-Man. This is another Atlantis Attacks.
Mm-hmm.
It's number 9.
Yep. Serpent Crown stuff in there for sure.
So
Cool.
that'll be pretty good.
So I grabbed up an Alpha Flight. It's issue 100. I've been trying to get all these Alpha Flights, but I don't want to get too crazy with it. And then I grabbed a ASM 380 Maximum Carnage and a ASM 378 Maximum Carnage. And I grabbed a 373 just because I love this cover, and I don't think my covers. I think mine might be a little dinged up, but it's Great New Tale of Venom, Spider Slayers. I don't know. So that's it. Okay.
Cool. How'd I get so far behind?
Todd.
All right. More Deathlock. That's kind of a
Todd's bringing up the rear.
washed out
You know what
looking
I'm
cover
saying.
there. Yes.
Yes.
Somebody got mop up after it. A mess. So, we got another Daredevil. This is the System Bites series part 2.
Okay.
So I don't know what that.
I don't remember that.
So we're
That's the annual.
gonna look into that and see exactly what that storyline was all about. Here's another Daredevil annual.
Cool. That's the one with Craven the Hunter's wife, Calypso.
Is that it? She does not look like she is not speaking English. Can you here, Dave? I'm going to give this to you. You trying to figure out, is it written backwards? Yeah, it's written backwards. That's why it's sort of,
Yeah, she must be doing magic like Zatanna does.
Okay.
I don't know.
Zatanna or Satana?
Zatanna.
Zatanna. I don't know too much about Zatanna.
Zatanna.
I remember that though. All right, and Thanos number 1. There seems to be a lot of iterations of
Thanos. I almost grabbed that.
Thanos.
I almost grabbed
there's
that and I didn't.
So I'm not sure which one or what's going on in this one, but we're gonna find out. So,
Cool.
Okay. My last 3 I got She-Hulk.
Shulky.
Number 2. Number 3. and 4.
Now you need to get that sweet purple code for
What's her
issue
name?
#1.
Jessica Walters?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't ever think that this run ever got enough. You know, both of the runs when they tried, they ended, and she always wound up being sort of a secondary character.
Right.
You know, which is a shame because it wasn't that bad.
I want to get the Savage She-Hulk run because it looks pretty cool, dude. Like I have a couple of issues, but I want to get them all and read them because they look like they're pretty.
I know I have the first issue, but it's rough. It's a white cover, so right out of the gate you're already
Behind.
it's there's a lot of room for error there.
I just sent one out to CGC, but I think it's gonna be like an 8.5 because
I wouldn't even bother with mine. I don't think it's that good. You know what I mean? So, all right, I'm gonna wrap this thing up. So we went in. We got some amazing Spider-Man with X-Men.
Not mediocre Spider-Man.
No.
Not to be confused.
No. Dave, you had a point on that.
That's the Tri-Sentinel that Master Mold. I don't know if it's Master Mold, but it's definitely the Tri-Sentinel, and it's actually in the new Spider-Man series. It's on that issue 4, and on the cover that was recalled, that issue 4, and then it's actually on the cover of the reprints.
Okay.
But it has a Spider-Man face painted on, spray painted on it.
Ah, okay. Spider-Man and the Punisher.
I always like that cover.
It looks like somebody else's. It almost looks like a little bit of Daredevil if it wasn't red.
I think that's the Round Robin Sidekick Revenge storyline.
It is.
Okay,
It says it right at the top in the blue banner.
So it's going to be like Nomad and...
Actually, this is the climactic conclusion.
Oh, the climax.
That's what she said.
She's got all those dudes on the cover there.
All right, oh boy. So we got the Black Cat. Crisis for Spidey's parents. I thought they were dead.
That's the crisis.
They're back.
Mystery solved.
They're back from the dead.
Don't have to read it now.
Every time I come back from the dead. See, here's the other.
That's another cool cover right there.
Yeah.
I think I saw one that goes before mine, actually. The one I bought. Just showed.
Death stalks Peter Parker's parents.
It sure does.
And I made it to the
Stalk
end.
Uncle Ben, too.
Last but not least.
Cool. Yeah, classic.
There we
Classic.
go. What's he scrapping with the scorpion there, right?
He's scrapping scorpions.
Mm-hmm. That's it. That's what I got
That's it.
today.
Okay. Thanks, Snuff.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thanks,
Very nice.
Snuff.
That was very nice of you to bring that
cool,
over for us.
man.
And...
Good you. Hope you clean house there a little bit.
Yeah, you did.
All right.
All right. Well, somebody want to yell Nerdcore?
We do this all the time.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Give it your best.
Nerdcore out.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
What if I had the power to gather all of my favorite MCs with the illest comic book characters and they became arch enemies? Inconceivable, unbelievable, yet as wild as it seems. The Emperor and Stan Lee would coach the two opposing teams. Keep it clean, no backs.